So hi again, it's Carolyn from Nota's Nutty Crafts. So we're back to doing part 3, which is now putting the garland on the window. I'm gonna have to rotate the camera as I go, just because I don't have anything to push you back further. I'm using her little table by her bed. So let me explain the garland. We're gonna have to fluff this because in traveling, things get a little crazy. So the bow here, this is at the bottom. All the bows are the same, okay? Let me just flip this one out a little bit. So what I used now on the tree, if you remember the topper one had, it's all black and white. This just has it where it's just the stripes here. The ribbon here, I'm gonna move you guys closer since my thing is draped on the stand, the step stool here. Won't let me come closer. I call it the bug ribbon. It's in a fuchsia and kind of like a lime green kind of color. And I just made bows. I have 4 bows, 2 at each of the bottoms and then the corners up top. What I pulled out of the bows, if you can see, there's black and white like stripes, or it's yellow and white. I pulled this chevron. I decided to put a chevron with this just to give it a little more something behind it. And again, I backed it up with the mesh. The garland is really kind of simple this time because I think of the dragonflies like being out in the woods and stuff like that. So I did find dragonflies. Let's see if I can do this. I found them at Hobby Lobby. They were in the spring section. They're doing a major discount. So I got them for like 68 cents. They're just plain wood. I painted them all up. They all have a teal base. And look, they have little googly eyes. The wings are all white, but I changed up the colors on the wings. So this one has teal. This one has orange glitter. It's glitter. And I know it's hard for you guys to see right now. This one has like a lime green glitter in there. So I just made it all fun. And the garland part, it's 18 feet long. So the garland itself, I believe I got it at Micheals, again on sale, because I try to save when I do things for people as much money as I can to get it on sale, so it cuts the cost. It depends how you're going to do installments like this. If you're going to charge them for the cost of the items and then X amount of hours or whatever per your time, money per hour, or if you're going to do one lump sum and say, hey, this is how much everything's going to be, because they may give you, you know, something that says I can't go over this and you got to work within that budget. So what you're going to see is my derriere as I try to hang this up. I think I'm in frame enough. Nope. Let's turn it a little bit like this, because we're going to start with the one corner. Hopefully I'll be able to do this in 2 shots to get it up, and then we can go ahead and we'll fix all the dragonflies and everything so they all face the right way. So I have hooks up in here that we screwed into the wall because nothing would work otherwise. Hold on, you're not going to see me on this one, but let me just get this one up here. So we're going to start with one side. So now I'm just going to go, and I did very simple and plain on this because again, I wanted the garland to be the main feature on it with just the dragonflies, like, ooh, here we are, we're coming out. So the ribbon is, oops, simple. I kind of did it like in an X, and we're just going to give it dimension instead of being flat because of traveling. Just going to run my fingers underneath it and curl it back just a little bit, just to give them some height. So they're not laying flat on the garland. Just got it bent there. And the garland is pretty flexible as well, so you can bend it and move it around. Now I believe I did the bottom at 7 inches. Then I did these two, I did 2 of the same. What I did is an X and then an X on top of it. So a loop on each side with a tail on each side. And I just came back and I layered, I did 2 layers of that. And then I did the pink in the middle. I think I did them all the same, didn't I? Yeah. I try to stay ahead of what I need to make. And I just, so I make something so far and ahead and then I'm like, oh, why did I do that? Okay. So very simple bow, but it's still pretty. All right. So let's get this bow rotated. To rotate the other way. Oh, there we go. Just pull it up like this more. Okay. Oops. And with the dragonflies, I try to make them like go in opposite directions, like one this way, one that way, kind of thing. You know, one's this way, this one's going this way. This one's going this way. So just something fun. So let me go up here. And get this bow. Move things around. Pulling on the one tail so I can see the bow better where the loops are. And just fluff it out. So these guys I can go on. A shift. And I'll move you guys at the same time. There's no way for me to do this so you don't see me doing here. Maybe this way. We're gonna fix this so they don't look like they're falling down, but let me get the ribbons and all first. And then what I'm going to do is just rotate these guys a little bit. Because when I lay it flat and I'm working on it, it looks great laying down on the floor or table or wherever. But then you got to put it up. I might have to tack this up here. Let's move here. I'm going to see the tree. I'm going to start down here with this bow. Fluff it up. Again, all the bows are made the same. Same sizes, same ribbons, so that they're, you know, you can mix it up. I could have put other colors in with this, but I just like the vibrancy of this, and I just wanted this to be nice and vibrant for her, since we got the colored lights and the colored dragonflies that are on the tree. I wanted the same, you know, idea in here. So we went with some fun ribbon. And I also did her wreath on her door, so you'll see that. Picture of that. That out of the way. And look at this guy's totally turned around. I don't know which way it should be. He didn't know which way he was supposed to be. Almost done with all the bows. Now one way to fix it is just to pull this a little tighter. Going across. Hold on. Alrighty, let's see if we can get these guys up here. Might also be the weight, which is what I'm hoping it isn't. There we go. Just work some of the leaves around. And that helps it, as well as the mesh. And the mesh just gives it a little bit more something to hold behind just the dragonflies. Did I have to do that? No. But it looks prettier with it. Keeps laying down. Got it. All right, so let me take you so you can see the whole thing. So go from the bottom. We'll work our way up. Ooh, I need to pull it back so you can see better. Go across and then down the other side. And then there's the window. So it came out cute. Simple in the window, doesn't have to be all that, but I think it came out cute. All right, guys. So that's gonna be it from Nona's Nutty Crafts. And again, like, follow, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.